When you're young, when you're restless, when you're fun, cause you're desperate. Oh, here they come for a chance, for adventure. What's your poison? What's your pleasure? Oh.
Hello everybody, welcome to the stream.
Today.
We are actually doing this kind of out of the blue. This this week in wrestling review is what we're going to do.
Yes.
We'll talk about wrestling news.
Well, yes. And, the reason in the first place that we're doing this is because our internet was supposedly fixed earlier today, and we wanted to see if it was going to work.
So we are testing this out to see how it goes.
So, yeah, that's why we're here.
Yes.
So,
however, if we like this show and you guys like this show, this may become a weekly thing. So we will see. For all the people that are out there watching us, hello, the one person that is here.
it's probably me.
Probably Maven.
It's probably me.
Hello, Maven.
But, who knows? So, hi. Yeah.
It is Saturday night.
It is Saturday. I almost said it was Friday.
And we are going to talk about...
But it is not Friday.
But it is not Friday.
No. It is not Friday.
How you doing, Colin?
What's up?
We just got booed.
Boo.
Either that or he tried to scare us.
I need to
I'm not sure which.
Was Monday's Raw the 28th?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just need to open it and go back to the thing so I can get it all lined up.
Can you hear us okay, Colin? Does our video look good as of right now? Because this is a test.
This is a test, yes.
Of the emergency broadcasting system.
But, again, we're generally good up
You're
until...
not that scary. I'm trying.
My ear needs to pop.
Yeah.
And it's not popping. So I can...
Yep,
everything sounds
All right,
weird.
awesome. Cool.
But, we're fine right now. But generally, the last several times, about 13 or 14 minutes in, it starts to kind of go down. So
We'll see how things go here.
we'll see.
You may lose us. You may not.
you may lose.
This is a test run.
You may lose.
And while we're at it, we're going to talk about wrestling.
Yeah, so I need to get all of
All right.
That's not it either.
What are you looking for?
I was trying to pull up the thing from, the shows this week, and it wasn't working. So
Gotcha.
I got it now.
Let's go ahead and start with the big one, Raw.
Okay. Raw felt like it was so long ago. I don't remember 99.9%.
Well, that's
of the stuff
because
that happened.
SmackDown was so good that Raw is forgotten about.
Well, see, that's part of the thing is, Raw happened so early in the week that, by the end of it, I just don't remember what happened.
Nobody does.
And so 99% of the time, I don't remember what happened until the following Monday when they talk about everything again.
Actually, I do remember something from Raw.
I do remember something from Raw, but I didn't want to remember
something. A little bit jerky. Yeah, we haven't had total droppage here. I'm we'll see how things go. Kind of watching.
Yeah, if
we may
they
get some
didn't
drops here.
fix it,
We'll see here.
they're toast this time. Like,
Yeah.
for reals.
I'll go to the less than stellar performance internet as long as I get more stable connection.
So, we're just to kind of touch on some high points of Raw and some low points, I suppose. One of the high points was when the Kabuki Warriors turned on Paige. I thought this was excellent. I thought this was one of the best things that they had on Raw.
This was one of the best segments of the week.
It was on my top 5 yesterday. This was excellent. I think the Kabuki Warriors needed to be taken away from Paige. I think they didn't need them, especially with their heel turn. If they were still faces, then
He was this time because they changed out a bunch of stuff, so we'll see how it goes.
I think
The next step is they're going to have to fix things going from their line by the road to where my house is.
yeah.
Because if it's not fixed here, I was last time, not 2 technicians ago, I was told that if what we're doing now doesn't fix things, that it's probably outside, beyond our the part that's in our yard. So then they're gonna have to fix that.
Exciting.
So somebody's gonna be out here hanging off a telephone pole, fixing wire, leading up to my house.
But, I think if they kept the Kabuki Warriors face, I think it would have been okay to keep Paige with them. But because they went heel, I don't think, A, I don't think they needed her, and B, it didn't really make a whole bunch of sense to keep her with them.
It is still a little glitchy, but nowhere near as bad as it was. All right, so maybe we've made some progress.
A little bit of progress.
So I will still. Well, we
The
made a lot of
ultimate
progress.
goal-
we dropped out completely.
The ultimate goal would be to not glitch at all, but
We're getting a few. I mean, we're getting a few spikes here and there, but it's not
terrible.
bad.
Yeah.
So that's probably why we're getting the glitch. Kind of right there. We'll see. We'll see how things go here, and I will probably still be calling them and letting them know, hey, apparently it's your line leading up to my yard that's the issue, because everything's been changed here, out completely, and it's new, and it's still having problems.
Yeah.
Because I want you guys to have the smooth experience.
Me too.
Okay, Colin, I want you to have a smooth experience because you're the only one that's in here besides that other person that's just watching.
I don't even
Who it is, nobody knows.
I don't even think it's me anymore because mine isn't even on.
Yeah, nobody knows who it is.
So, I don't know.
So that third person, second and third person, if you are here, give us a shout out so we can talk to you.
Yeah. Give us a shout out.
Shout out to us.
Shout out to
Yell
us.
at us. All right, so the Kabuki Warriors.
I think, like I was saying, I think if they were still faces, they could have stayed with Paige, I think, possibly. Do I think they needed her? No. But since they're heels, it makes so much more sense for them to get rid of her.
Good, we made progress there.
Not need her at all. They don't need her if they're heels. It doesn't make a whole bunch of sense.
No, they don't need her. But I do like what they did with it.
I do too.
I
like that they brought her back just for this one segment, and then she got spit in the face.
Now she needs to go find a team to come and face the Kabuki Warriors.
So, does anybody have any ideas of who that said team could be?
I would like to
Possibly,
see her,
maybe she
something
joins.
outside the box.
Pause. With NXT and Survivor Series coming up, I could totally see her going with the team of Rhea and Tegan, if that's what they wanted to do, because I saw Dakota Kai is having more problems with her knee. Like she did something to it at the past NXT event that she was on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So I could see Paige possibly joining up with Rhea and Tegan for them to then take on the Kabuki Warriors at Survivor Series.
That would be interesting.
And I could see that happening. And have Paige jump ship from Raw or SmackDown and go to NXT. So you wanted to disrespect me like that? Well,
better not be F and D. That been there, done that.
yeah, we don't need Fire and Desire.
Yeah, I don't want that.
No, I don't want to see that again.
I would like to see something completely outside
I
the
just
box.
don't want to see Fire and Desire, period. I would rather see Fire, which is Sonya. I don't need Mandy. I have no use for Mandy.
As long as she stays singles, I'm okay with it. I'd prefer them just to split up and not
Me
be a
too.
team. But
I would too.
I mean, Paige has got to go get someone, doesn't she?
I think she has to, if that's what they... Because why else would they have done this? They could have just kept Paige off TV because she already wasn't with them
Yeah.
because of her neck surgery.
Well, unless they wanted to end the storyline.
So they could have just left her off TV, period, and said that Paige wasn't coming back to be their manager. But instead, they brought her back out, put her on TV, had her get spit in the face with green stuff to where it looks like they kind of attacked her. So it almost makes sense for them to need to bring somebody with, or have somebody ready for Paige.
Yeah. Definitely Fire. We don't need Desire.
Otherwise, I don't see why they would have done it.
Yeah, I don't. No, I mean, I don't know. I'd like to see him like finish the storyline with Paige like going and managing somebody else to come back and.
That's what I think they have to do.
And,
That's what I'm saying.
You know, bring them in to fight, whether they win or not. You know, I don't.
And
care.
I think with the NXT versus Raw and SmackDown for Survivor Series makes a whole bunch of sense.
It does, but I think it just makes it too obvious doing it that way.
Well, really? That's the next pay-per-view. So if Paige is bringing somebody else in, they're going to fight at the next pay-per-view anyways.
I would like to see maybe take place after the next pay-per-view.
I foresee it happening at the next pay-per-view.
Well, it might be, but I'd just like to see it happen after and then build a story off of it.
Well,
like-
they could build
like-
a story off of it to the pay-per-view?
Well, they could, but
We
Paige
still
could
have
also come out and go,
several
hey, I
weeks.
found a team that I'm going to have destroy the Kabuki Warriors.
Okay, well then they can destroy them at Survivor Series.
Okay, but you know who they're going to fight, so...
Who would that be?
Well, it's pretty obvious who they're probably going to be fighting.
Okay, who?
How you doing, John L?
Who?
Who'd they fight the other night?
Who'd they fight the other
Or who are
night?
they supposed to fight on NXT?
Tegan and Dakota, but
That's
like
what
I
I'm saying.
said, no! Are you a dipstick? Do not listen to what I'm saying at
No,
all.
I don't listen to anything you say.
Okay, Dakota is out with a knee injury.
I know, so
So,
she can come back.
okay, whatever. You don't listen.
We're doing a test run here, John L. We're seeing how the internet goes, seeing if we can keep a stream going. And while we're at it, we're talking about wrestling, kind of a week in review, talking about, what happened this week. If it's something that people like and enjoy, then we may do this more frequently.
She is. Yeah, I saw reports of Dakota having a knee injury.
I think wasn't she at SmackDown?
No, she wasn't.
I'm pretty sure she was at SmackDown. I think she came out with the group.
She did come out, but she didn't wrestle.
No.
And I think if she was cleared to wrestle, she would have been the one to come out with Tegan.
I'm going to have to go back and watch the end of that.
She was there.
Because
She was there and she did come out.
okay, and oh god, not again. When she came out, she was limping because I remember
I'll
seeing
find-
one of them was limping at the end, and I couldn't remember who it was. But I knew like one of the NXT stars was limping, like so I'm pretty sure it was her, but
Injury report. WWE NXT injury report for this week.
this Reek.
Dakota Kai had to have her eyes flushed after taking the green mist from the tag champ. She was also having trouble with her vision after the show. Kai also suffered a knee hyperextension, and her status is questionable at this point.
Yeah, so
And then Kyle O'Reilly suffered a bruised eye during the non-title main event match, which saw he and Bobby defeat Matt Riddle and Keith Lee. The injury is not considered to be serious. So
I'd like to see Adam Cole versus Seth Rollins, not Brock Lesnar or Bray Wyatt. Yeah, I mean, I think that'd be a good match. I think him against Seth would be a good match.
So Dakota has a hyperextended knee, and her status is questionable. So
Yeah.
that's why I said if they were going to do that tag match, they're probably going in. They couldn't do Tegan and Dakota, which I think is what it would have been if Dakota didn't have issues with her knee.
Yeah, I mean,
So instead they pulled in Rhea, which is where I could see Paige going with Rhea and Dakota.
well, if they're gonna do that, okay, good. I hated if she was out long term again. Now, based on what I saw, I don't think it's gonna be long term, but
No, she had extended her knee, and her status is questionable right now. So
Yeah.
could be good.
I would
be
like
bad.
to see like Rhea and someone else from NXT UK.
Well, who else would you
Tony
have
Storm.
it be?
There you are.
I don't.
Tony Storm and Rhea team up. So
They
you
don't
come
get
in and fight.
along, so I don't see Tony and Rhea.
I think that'd be excellent.
Well, it
Paige
might be
comes out and goes,
excellent,
"I brought
but
a
I
team
don't
of-
think that Tony
I brought a
Storm,
team in that will destroy the Kabuki Warriors.
based upon
And then we get the real world, the world gets involved. It's NXT UK against the Japanese wrestlers.
based upon previous storylines with the Tony and Rhea. They don't like each other, and they I don't see them being a tag team. So, as much as I'd love to see that, I just don't see that happening for the reason of trying to keep storyline continuity. Because again, I don't know who else there is aside from Tegan at this point. If Tegan doesn't have Dakota, then what do they do with her? You put her in a tag team with Rhea, I suppose.
I guess.
So,
I would have put Rhea out on Monday Night Raw, but I know why they put Brock on Monday I think it's more about going after him and Mysterio having a feud than anything.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Not me.
Me neither. But hey, it may be interesting. It may not.
Well, and again, it might not.
You may or may not lose this here. We will see. It's not as bad as it has been.
Go green. Go green. Go
But
green.
we do have
Go green.
We have some
Go green.
glitchiness going on here.
Go green. This is dumb.
Oh, not again.
This is stupid. I don't care if this isn't as bad as yesterday. It's still happening.
Yeah. Yep.
And like I said, it's roughly around the 15-minute mark. This is dumb.
Oh, we're going to kick back in here.
Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back?
Oh,
Are we
my
back? Are we
internet
back? Are we
guys are not
back?
going to be happy with
Are we
me.
back? Are we 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 back?
As
no,
we
we're not. No, we're
will
not.
be
No, we're
calling
not.
them
No, we're not.
again.
Oh, are we back? No, we're not. Oh, we're back. Oh, we're back. This is dumb.
Can you hear us?
Hello.
Can you see us?
Dumb.
Can you see and hear us?
It's loading?
Yeah, nothing's fixed, guys.
Shoot the internet guy. Ah, jeez.
This is like stupid.
Pretty much. It's still choppy on my phone. So.
Let's try something here. We are running a test here. We're going to see what happens here.
Oh boy. So anyways, for those of you that can, hear me still, hopefully, I think the Kabuki Warriors thing was one of the strong points on Raw. I think the AJ Styles and Humberto Carrillo was another high point on Raw, and I thought that was good. I really liked the Humberto Carrillo versus AJ Styles match on Raw. So I mean that was good. AJ ended up winning.
Yeah.
It was retaining his championship
There's
or whatever.
a big drop right there.
Hello, starring John. What's up? Well, hiya. I didn't know you guys do a video on Saturday, but nonetheless, how's it hanging?
We don't normally. We're actually running a test for our internet and thought we'd just do a
because
wrestling show.
our internet, we said we had our internet guy coming to fix it today, and we wanted to see if it was going to work, but,
It's working really well.
Mm-hmm. If you could tell.
As you can see,
If you could tell.
we're cutting out and cutting in and cutting loose.
It's
and
dumb. It's dumb.
SmackDown Superstars are going to be on NXT Wednesday. They're going to try to get their... Yes, I would say so. Definitely, Jono. No doubt about it. I think they'll be there.
So, anyways, yeah, the AJ Humberto match I thought was, didn't know you guys were streaming today. Nobody did. This is a surprise. We're here.
Surprise, we're here.
We were here to test our lovely internet.
We're testing our internet.
Because it was supposedly got fixed today. Y'all can see how well that worked.
Yes, we're flying, can't you tell?
But, we're here. We're just, kind of talking about highlights of the week and, just hanging out talking about wrestling. So.
Yes. Was that sarcasm?
I detect?
Just a little bit. A little bit.
And we're offline. Excelente. Awesome.
Oh, Mediacom.
This is dumb.
You will hear from me.
This is really, really freaking dumb.
I will let you know.
You need to, really let them know.
I hate you so much.
We don't even have any upload speed.
Yeah, it's dead.
That's ridiculous. It was working fine for about 15 minutes now, not so much. That's what I said. I said, bro, 15 minutes in is about when it died. That is stupid.
It's working fine, yep. I think I need to just tell them I need free internet, because until they get this fixed, this internet sucks.
You don't need to pay the money for it.
I'll go to the, internet that doesn't have the same speed and probably get more stability than I do out of this.
This is ridiculous.
So I'm supposed to be on the high internet speed, super fast, and our download speeds fly.
No, you're not. I can hear you and see you both. Okay.
Our download speeds fly. It's our upload speeds, so uploading to YouTube. Oh, look, stream complete again.
Are we down again?
Stream resumed. Our upload speeds are where we have the issue and I don't know why. And it doesn't matter which computer we use. It's the same thing happens.
Yeah.
So it's got
It's
our internet provider. Yeah. Question: what do you do with Seth Rollins now that he's lost the Universal Champion? Turn heel. He's going to turn heel.
Well, you turn him heel.
I would have turned him heel the day after Hell in a Cell, but hey, I don't run the show. Stream. All right. This is dumb.
You turn him heel, and you put him in a feud with somebody else. I don't know who. I don't know who he could mess with as a heel. Maybe they do something with Humberto. They go back to it. Based upon what happened with their match 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, maybe.
That's a possibility. And our stream is complete. Awesome. Cool. Colin said it's very glitchy, but you're still live.
For a minute.
Okay. This is dumb. This is really dumb.
Stream complete again.
This is really dumb. Now it says live stream offline. On mine. This is stupid. Bro, all we want to do is talk about wrestling. Does Mediacom have, a problem with that?
No, they're going to have a problem with